Hey guys, welcome to my 24-week pregnancy update. Grab a drink, a snack, come sit down and have a little chit chat with me. So when I sit down to do these updates, I like to be informative, meaning if you were pregnant and you were watching this, you could get a little bit of what to expect this week or the weeks to come. If you're like 19 weeks pregnant and you want to know what it's like at 24 weeks pregnant. So I try to sit down and think of everything that's going on with me in this week and or just in general. This week has actually been very smooth sailing, I guess you can say. I haven't really had anything dramatic happen to me or much changes from last week's pregnancy update. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, so then what do I sit here and talk about? Instead of me talking about symptoms, because I haven't really gone through much. Now, like I keep saying, if this was my first pregnancy, I would have so much to say. I was constantly going through stuff. Right now, I actually would still be covered in hives in my legs, so I could show you like what's going on with my legs, but we're not. We're here and we're smooth sailing. So this week, I'm gonna talk about some things like some baby names. So, like I said, grab your drink and come have a seat. Some baby names that my boyfriend and I have been thinking that we love, but we are not using. I'm just going to name like 2 boy and 2 girl names, but we, as you guys know, are having a surprise gender. And if you don't know, yes, we are having a surprise gender, so we will not know until the day of our baby's birthday. That being said, we have to think of boy names and girl names. Some boy names that we really like but we're not using is, I really like, so my daughter's name is Ayla, and I really like the idea of all your kids' names matching. So a boy name that we really love but we're not using is Taylin, and it would be spelled T-A-Y-L-A-N, Taylin. I love that name. I think it's so beautiful. It has Ayla in the middle and it's, you know, boyish, so I really like Taylin. And a name that Keikoa really likes is a Brody. That doesn't match with Ayla at all. I don't like Brody and he doesn't like Taylin, so that's why it's crossed off the list. When creating names, you really have to agree. You want both parents to absolutely love it and just adore it. Like with Ayla, both of us, when I told him the name Ayla, that's what I wanted to name my baby girl, he was sold, like done. Her name was Ayla from day one. If we were having a girl, before we even found out she was a girl, her name was Ayla. So those are 2 boy names that we really love, and we're not going to be using them because we both don't love each other's. But if he loved Taylin, I would be sold, and if I love Brody, then he would have been sold. 2 girl names that we both love that we're not using would be, I really like Layla. So it would be spelled L-A-Y-L-A, so Ayla with an L, so Layla, and I really love that. I think it's so beautiful, Layla. But he doesn't like Layla, so we're not gonna do Layla. And a girl name that he really likes is, actually, let's get him on the phone. Let him tell you what he's really likes. He's at work right now, by the way. I'm making a pregnancy update and I'm talking about like 2 names of each sex that we both love that we're not using. So what would you say is a girl name that you love but we're not gonna use?
I kinda like the name Miley.
Miley, good. I like that name too, but I just don't love it. It took him a little bit to think of a name that he likes because for a girl, if we were to have a girl, we actually do have a name in mind that we're like pretty sure we're gonna choose. So he's like probably already thinking in his mind like of the name, if we have a daughter, what her name is going to be. So it's like, you know, thinking of a hypothetical girl name you like. But Miley, I love that name. It's so beautiful too, but it's just, I can't imagine an Ayla and a Miley. I like Layla. But trust me, the name that we picked out, if it is a girl, you guys are gonna love. So you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna do a really cute name gender reveal. Now, for the middle names, this is how it works for us. So with Ayla, it goes Ayla Coral, but Coral is spelled with a K, and we love that idea because we both love the beach. We, you know, born and raised in Hawaii. I'm not born here, but I've been raised here since I was like 5. So we both really, really love the beach and the outside. So we thought of Coral, but we wanted to make it unique. So we added a K. And then Kalia, which is warm-hearted, and that is a Hawaiian name. And then her last name, which is her daddy's, Palendi. Keikoa's name goes Matthew. His real name is Matthew. Mark Keikoa Palendi. So he has a name that's sentimental, which is his dad's name, and then the Hawaiian name and his last name. So we went with the 2 middle names because of Keikoa. So we want to carry that tradition on. So our middle names are definitely going to be a sentimental name that we really love, which is going to be, if it is a girl, it will be Natasha, because in my family the tradition is the second girl, you name it after your sister. So I am named after my mom's sister. I am the second girl, and my auntie's daughter's middle name is my mom's name, if that makes sense, if you guys understand what I'm saying. If it is a girl, this is the second girl, her middle name will be Natasha. And then the Hawaiian name is going to be, Keikoa's family has a tradition of all his aunties on his mom's side of the family have this middle name. So I'm not going to tell you guys because I want it to be a surprise. So it's going to be Natasha, a Hawaiian name, Palendi, if it is a girl. And if it is a boy, then we want to do the boy's name, which we still have no idea about a boy's name. We're pretty sure about the girl's name, but the boy, we have no idea. So it'd be the boy's name, and then it's sentimental to our family, and then a Hawaiian name. So we are thinking to do Keikoa because that is a Hawaiian name and it's very sentimental, and then Palendi. So there you guys have it. That's how we're creating the names for our little ones. So on my app, I just went to the website, the same app, but the website version so that I have it big on my laptop, and that's what I'm reading over here. I wanted to tell you guys what the baby is growing here. Says is about 11.5 inches, which every baby varies. So they said if you had a baby Cam at 24 weeks pregnant, you'd almost be able to tell the beautiful face, which we had the 3D ultrasound and we got to see the baby. And they said that it's almost fully formed, so the face, all the features are there with eyelashes, eyebrows, and hair. So it says even though your baby has hair, the baby's hair is white because it has no pigment yet. So we won't be able to tell till the baby comes, or even if they have hair. I was born with so much hair, and my daughter was born with like no hair. And then it says that the skin of the baby is transparent, which means a close look would let you see clear to all the organs, bones, and blood vessels. But it says fortunately the see-through look won't last that long. So this week, this is my favorite part, it says that the baby is the size of an ear of corn, so literally a piece of corn. And I know that my baby is pretty big because it literally kicks all day, all night. Keikoa every night now is catching it. He could literally just put his hand on my belly and he's like, whoa, what is that? So we have a lot of action going on down there. I am still constantly staying hydrated. I haven't had headaches recently, which I'm so incredibly thankful for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do my stretches every night so that I get no leg cramps, because we all know that leg cramps are no joke. They're not fun. Yeah, I have no new pregnancy cravings. I am just hungry all the time. I'm really making a goal for myself, you guys, and this has been really hard for me, but I'm making a goal to stay away from caffeine. So every morning I like to have coffee, which I got one today taking my daughter to her gymnastics class, and it was the size of this. I drank this much and I threw the rest out. So I'm trying to make it a goal not to have coffee. Somehow I always end up getting coffee. They say you're allowed 1 cup a day, but I just know that it is probably much better for the baby to have none, as it does do something, and that's why they do limit you to 1 a day. So that is a goal, you guys, that I'm working on, and I'm saying by the 3rd trimester I will not have any caffeine until that baby is born. Now when the baby is born and I'm breastfeeding, I'm gonna start drinking coffee again because I will have 2 kids now and sleep and everything will be out the door. So anyways, that is it for today's pregnancy update. If you guys have any questions for me, then leave it down in the comments below and I for sure will get back to you guys. And I tried to answer all of your guys' questions. I'm gonna go ahead and look on last week's video and answer a couple questions that you guys had wrote for me. Okay, so the first question is from T Paga? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry, I'm not good with names. But she said, blessing to you, Kikoa, Ayla, and the baby. Thank you so much. Ask Mama, what is your favorite baby brands and must-haves wish list for baby number 2? So this is my favorite question because who does not love to go shopping for the baby? So my favorite brands that I have learned to really love is Oshkosh Bogosh. I love them. They make the most adorable like overalls and baby onesies, and I also really love Burt's Bees organic cotton. So I've been finding those clothes on Amazon and they're so soft. They're made with organic cotton and I love them. Like the prints and the styles are so cute. I just bought Ayla like this tie-dye jumpsuit. It's so cute. I also am a sucker for Instagram pages. Now people are like, Instagram pages, that's not a brand. Women that make their own baby clothes and then sell them, I am obsessed. Like, they're on the expensive side, but honestly they're so cute. They're not like your average clothes, and these mamas have just such amazing fashion sense for kids. It's so cute. So I have been loving those 3 things for baby clothes. I really like it when it's like adult clothes but on baby. So like off the shoulder rompers, you know, not like just typical onesies. Like I really love it when it's like adult clothes on babies. Okay, and so lastly, my baby wish list must-haves. If you would have asked me this with my first child, I would have just said everything. Like, you think you need literally everything that there is for a baby, and I think I've narrowed it down. I'm not gonna go through everything because we'll probably be here for the next 10 minutes. But I'm gonna say my top 5 newborn must-haves, wish list, needs, gonna get. I'm gonna get a new nose Frida, and let me just tell you guys how amazing nose Fridas are. No matter if your baby is sick or if your baby is congested, it did just come out of a birth canal. Sometimes they are congested and stuffy. Ayla was stuffy for like the first 2 or 3 weeks of life, and then she caught a cold like 2 months in, and that nose Frida saves your life. So people usually use that ball, the nose Frida. You literally stick it on their nose and you suck. There's a filter, so don't worry, no boogers are gonna get up, but you literally suck and it will just suck everything right out of their nose. It is so amazing. So I would say my must-have is a nose Frida. When I have friends that have babies, I always get a nose Frida. Love. Number 2, I would say a mirror for the car. So the baby of course is rear face, and that mirror saved my life with Ayla. I think I saved Ayla's mirror, so I hope that I have that, which I don't need a new one. But you can't pull over on the side of the road every time you need to check on the baby, and I'm not gonna always be able to sit in the back with it. So that mirror is just so awesome to just look behind to make sure the blankie or the rag or nothing is on their face and they're just happy and having a good time. Without that mirror, let me tell you, like you just be one freaked out worried mom. So I would say the mirror. Number 3 would be this banana toothbrush. So this was Ayla's favorite all-time toy. It is safe rubber. They can chew on it, and it has cool handles and grips for them. She loved it. I think that there is never not a good time for a baby to start chewing on things. That helps them start to hold. Maybe you would wait till like a month in, but anytime she got fussy, I gave her banana toothbrush and she absolutely loved that. So I would say the banana toothbrush. So next I would say the swing. My daughter had this swing where you just lay them in the swing and it has a cute little musical and it either rocks or vibrates, and Ayla lived in that thing. She loved that swing. You can't always hold the baby 24/7, and they like to be in motion and be moving, and there's music and they have something to look at. So the swing is a must-have. I would definitely get a swing over and over and over again. Sometimes your baby could not want to go in the swing or they not like it all the time, but I'm telling you, there's going to be that few times that they will sit content, and it's sitting upwards. So let's say they did get sick, which Ayla got sick around 2 months. She needed to sleep upright as she was so congested and stuffy. So I would hold her while she slept on me. I would just prop a pillow up and put the TV on and stay up all night, no joke, holding her. But when I needed to close my eyes for like an hour, I'd put her in that swing and she would just rock and she would be content. They're not supposed to sleep in it, but her dad and I would take turns. So that swing is literally a lifesaver. I love it so much, and I would recommend it to anyone to get a swing or something to hold and rock your baby while you can. And the fifth thing is something that I've never had before, but I really, really want. I would say it's my wish list, and that is a dock-a-tot. So it's like this pillow that the baby goes in the middle, and I really like it because I can move it anywhere around my house. If I wanted to hang out with the baby on the floor, I could put it on the floor and put the baby in. They can't roll out of it, it's confined. And then you can also pick it up when they're sleeping and just lay it in the crib just like that. I know 1-year-olds that still sleep in their dock-a-tot in their crib. It cushions so they don't roll over and hit the crib, but you know, not where it could suffocate them. Those are my 5 newborn must-have wish list items that I will have for this new baby. That was such a great question. Thank you all so much for asking questions. I have lots that I responded to, most of them, or I already responded to them about the names. A lot of people wanted to know name questions, so this video really helped and explained that. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and if you guys are pregnant, I hope that your pregnancy is going very well and you guys are having a smooth pregnancy. Sending you all good labor vibes. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below so you can get weekly updates from my pregnancy. And I also am trying to post a vlog every single day, and Saturday or Sunday a fun sissy sesh for my sister and I. So I'm literally trying to be an everyday vlogger, but not vlogs every day, just about 5, but still the days that I don't have vlogs, fun videos. So much to say in so little time. Bye friends!